Alright guys, welcome back to my part number 3. I'm sorry again, I hit the stop button by mistake on my sensitive S7 Edge phone. It's so edgy that I'll never buy another edgy phone. I mean, what's the point of having that little extra curved edge, you know? And what's with the Samsung and their curved this, curved that? Man, what are they into curves? Are they into like big curves with big booty? I mean, what's the deal? Anyway, so we were at Final Fantasy, right? Final Fantasy 15 on this TV. The reason I say a Titan 65-inch or maybe 70-inch because I know that this is 65-inch, and I don't think they made a mistake. But the box itself didn't have any like styrofoam, like that was given to me separate, and it was put in this big giant box, and the box that I had was like 70-inch box. And when I put this TV inside, when I took the TV out of it, it covered all the edges and everything. And I don't know, is this a 70-inch? Doesn't really matter. 4 inches here wouldn't make much of a difference. This is still a big gigantic TV, 65-inch, and it's more than enough, but it looks like a 70-inch. Anyway, now let's go through Final Fantasy and let's check it out. Remember, I'm running this on the game mode, HDR. But there's something interesting about this TV that I mentioned in my previous part, is that no matter which angle I'm looking at, I'll put it in the center for you guys so you can check out this game. But no matter which angle I'm looking at it, it looks fantastic, looks great. So you know, I'm not sure what type of backlighting are they using on this 65 and up, 78 and 75 and up TVs. They must have used a different type of backlighting, because when you have a gigantic size TVs like 65, 75, 80, 85 inch, you gotta have a hell of a lot more backlighting, right? Because of gigantic size of a screen. But I don't know, because I did notice on my 50-inch, when I turn a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, I notice how it gets so bright. Like you lose everything. It's like brightness to the maximum. But on this one, I don't see that. Like the deep blacks stay deep. I don't have any brightness, glare when I move to the left, move to the right. Oh boy, this looks great. This looks great. But let me see if I can make it better. Let me see what I can do here. Let's mess around, okay? By the way, this is HDR, and it's in game mode. Let me go to the expert mode. Expert settings. Backlight is 14. All right, 45, 100. Sharpness 50. I don't know about this. Should I move the sharpness down to... How about I move the sharpness to 40? Yeah. Let's keep the sharpness at 40. And what about brightness? Brightness is 45. Okay. And let's try a couple of different modes. Let's go to the HDR Plus. Hold on, let me turn this off. And then let's go to HDR Plus. Actually, it makes it look worse. So let's go to the game mode. Yeah, you guys are right. HDR Plus, it's overkill. Like, then you defeat the... I think HDR Plus, it's only for those... like for a cable box, like for Comcast. The programming that doesn't support HDR, that's where you use HDR plus. But since this thing already has the HDR in it, then there's no reason. So let me go ahead and turn this off and go to the game mode. There you go. Now let me give you a different viewing angle here. Let me go to a center right here. Let me go to a center right here so I can show it to you. So you see, this is what I like about this TV. Besides its size, it's just that you get more. Let's put it this way: if you truly want to experience the 4K resolution, the bigger screen the better. And if you want to experience HDR, the bigger screen the better. And man, I'm watching this from each angle and it looks great. I think I showed it on my previous video. I'm going to show it here now, and it's like no matter which angle I put it on, it looks great. Even on this angle, look. It's like no matter which angle I'm looking at this thing, I barely see any brightness. Okay. So I don't know what kind of backlighting are they using, but it looks great, man. This is the type of TV that you want. So anybody can watch it from whatever angle. But look, let me just show you how tall this TV is, man. Look at that lamp that's out there, and look at this thing. And look at the sheer size of this son of a gun. And look, my camera, it's not even doing it justice. Okay, so Final Fantasy looks great. It looks really, really good. Alright, so I'm going to pause it here for a minute. Remember, these videos that I do, those 3 parts, they're just my first look at the TV. And I'm using 720p so I can give you guys more time. Now that you've seen how the games look on this TV a little bit, even though I'm going to do 1080p, I'm sorry, 4K HDR recording, even though I'm going to do those videos, but remember, those videos that I do in 4K recording are going to be 10 minutes each. The reason being because it takes so much memory out of the phone. I have, my SD memory card in there, which is 265 gigabytes, but still, it takes so much, man. It takes like, for 10 minutes, it takes like 8 gigabytes. Because you're recording in a higher pixelated resolution, and that's why those videos take a little bit more to process. This is 720p, doesn't take that much to process. So I just want to kind of let you know why those videos are 10 minutes. They're 10 minutes for a reason, because you want to see the quality of my TV in a 4K resolution. I even put HDR on. I put the highest bit rate, everything. So I try to give you guys as much as I can in clarity. Okay, so let's exit this. And let's go ahead and try something else. Let's see, what else can I try here? Actually, you know what? Let me turn on my Xbox One. Since we're here, let me turn on my Xbox One. By the way, this is coming next week. The Last Guardian. I'm definitely going to pick that up. That's for sure. Next Tuesday, there's 2 games I'm picking up. The Last Guardian and Dead Rising 4, and they're both coming on the same day. The Last Guardian and Dead Rising 4. So that's going to be cool. But first, let me go and turn on my Xbox One S. I want to see how Xbox One S looks on this TV, just for a little bit. Okay. Alright, so here I am on my Xbox One S, and let's go ahead and oh, look at this, games with gold. What is this? Try Recore for free? What the hell is this? What do you mean try it for free? There's no such thing as free. See what's going on over here. Oh, they do have a free trial. I didn't know that. Ah, that's cool. That's good to know. That's good to know. So let's go hit the Gears of War 4. Let's just see how it looks. Let me see my settings. Did I put on the game mode? Okay, let's go to settings. Put on the game mode. You see, it lets you know right away that HDR is playing. So that's good. So game mode is on. Let's see how it looks on this gigantic TV. You know, I have to satisfy my... you guys have to remember, I have both PlayStation and Xbox fan base. And soon enough, I'll even have Nintendo fan base with Nintendo Sandwich that's coming up. Nintendo Toaster that's coming up. I don't know. You know, I'm going to buy that Nintendo Toaster because I want to be about variety. You know, I want to try everything. Why not? Why limit yourself to just one thing only? I always keep saying that. Life is too short. Why would you limit yourself to only one thing? Try everything, man. Life is too short as it is. Why would you do that to yourself? Isn't it the whole ideal of life is to experience everything? And then when you get 90, fuck it. Time for me to go. I mean, if you live that long. Alright, so let's click this on. Okay, the one thing I want to check first is I want to make sure that my HDR is on. So let's go to settings right here. I'll give you guys a center angle as well. I just want to see if my HDR is on. Okay, 4K, 4K. Standard. Okay, HDR is on. Okay. This TV doesn't have 3D, but who cares about 3D, right? It does have HDR. See, the HDR is check listed right there. I put a check mark on it. Good. So let's exit out of here. Let's hit my Gears of War. Oh, wait a minute. What happened to my Gears of War? My Gears of War. Hold on. There we go. You see, I don't know, you guys can see it because my TV is so freaking huge. But right up here in the corner, it says the HDR is playing. The HDR its own. Alright, let's continue. I just want to see how HDR looks here on Act 3, 4. Do not go gentle into the night. Okay, while we wait for loading time, let's skip through this. Let's pause it. I mean, truly here, you appreciate the HDR. The HDR its own. So I don't have to worry about it. But let me see. Let me go to the options. Just want to make sure. Okay. I mean, the HDR is on because the TV, the Samsung automatically lets you know, hey, HDR is running. So you know the HDR is running. It looks great. It looks really good, man. And I didn't experience this with a smaller TV. Like with a bigger TV, you truly appreciate that wide gamut. You know?
Hey, this is a snatcher. Is that the same one? I didn't hear Marcus's radio.
One way to find out. Let's get down there.
Yeah, let's get down there. Let's see. But yeah, you truly can appreciate like HDR here with the light and everything. even on this level, and I'm looking this from the side angle, and here I'll show it to you in the center right here. Even in the center looks the great. So yes, even here in the center, the HDR looks great. Especially right here. Alright, so let me put it back on my tripod. You see, like right here, see how the light pops up, whoever is behind me right here. I don't know, something pops up. I guess this light. But it looks great. So yeah, Xbox One S definitely has that HDR goodies. And remember, the main difference, obviously, between these two consoles is that PlayStation 4 Pro has a faster GPU, faster CPU. It has a little extra gigabytes of memory RAM, and the memory RAM it's running is GDDR5. It's not GDDR3. Well, it's not DDR3. I'm sorry. This one it's running GDDR5, and the Xbox One S it's running GDDR3, which is a low-end memory bus. PlayStation 4 Pro is running GDDR5. It's a higher memory bus. Okay. So with the 4 teraflops GPU and GDDR5 memory bus speed, plus the faster CPU, yes, PlayStation 4 Pro can do a hell of a lot more than Xbox One S. And honestly, there's no point comparing the two because they're not on the same wavelength. They're far from each other, man, on a distant galaxies. However, one cool thing about Xbox One S is you do have that 4K media, you do have that 4K UHD Blu-ray player, and you do have that 4K upscaling with high dynamic range. So, yeah, if you have a 4K TV, yeah, you should definitely upgrade from your old Xbone to the new Xbox One S. And I'm honestly, $300. Some of them are even $250. And if you cannot, what do you want? You want them to give it to you for free? That's a pretty good price, man. You know, what Phil Spencer has done with the Xbox One S, it's a pretty darn good price. Now, I'm not, a spokesperson for Xbox, even though some people have painted me that way. Because in early beginning of September, I was the only guy that was doing this with my camera. No one else was doing it. Everybody else was doing a capture this, capture card that, and strap on the microphone and let's talk. Me, I brought back what in 2005. I gotta tell you this because there's something you guys need to know about me. And you, obviously, nobody knew this, but I'm sure YouTube knew this. In 2005, when the YouTube launched, I was the first guy that started using the camera, like one of those webcam cameras, and I was like recording game footage videos. But, a lot of those videos, they got taken down because you're not supposed to do that. But I was the first guy that actually did that. I was the first guy that recorded the Battlefield. What was it? Battlefield... It wasn't it was a different type of Battlefield game. It was one of those Battlefield games where there's like these soldiers up in Russia or something, and like Brotherhood or I don't know. I forgot what it was, man. It was back in 2005, and I forgot which Battlefield it was. Okay, Bad Company. Yeah, Battlefield Bad Company. I was recording that on my camera. I was also recording what else I did. I did a bunch of PlayStation 3 games. I did a bunch of Xbox 360 games. I was recording, in 2005 when YouTube launched. I think 2005 YouTube launched. I remember when they announced better and faster Xbox Live via Xbox 360. I was like, shit, yeah. So I kind of started doing that for fun, and I had about like 3,000 subscribers, and then I quit because I was getting flagged constantly because YouTube didn't like that. But then other people started doing it. Other people started copying what I was doing in 2005. Like, I remember one guy, he's married now, he has kids, he's got a daughter, he's a cool guy. He used to work for a cable company. I think he's in Brooklyn or New York out there somewhere. Big shout out to 0x Shinobi. I don't know if he remembers me, but 0x Shinobi, man, I was like a huge fan. I'm still your fan, bro. 0x Shinobi, I remember him clearly. He was the one that started doing it with a camera too, recording the footage with the camera. And then, of course, after him, there's other YouTubers that started doing it as well. And then, of course, Dark Side Phil and his friend Rambo in Connecticut, they started doing it as well. So, I just want to give you a little background about me. Because obviously, you only know me for these 3 months because... interesting thing about me, when I commit myself for something, to do something, I do have this influence, man. I don't know what it is, but I do have this influence to convince people to do certain things. Maybe I'm a leader, man. Maybe I'm one of those lead the example kind of a guys. I don't know. But whatever. I don't want to pat myself on the back because I haven't discovered a cure for cancer, and I definitely haven't discovered any new cures for anything, so... I am shit, is what I am. I'm nothing. Alright, so let's go check out another game. Let's go check out Forza Horizon 3 really quick. Let's quit this. So yeah, I really wanted to give you this background about me and YouTube. This is not my first time doing YouTube, guys. This is not my first rodeo. When the YouTube started, I started it. Doing that. You know, obviously I deleted the channel because I was getting flagged and whatnot. Because remember, back then YouTube did not allow that. You know, you couldn't do that back then. But I did it. You know, and I can't even remember what I was called. I think I was called by my first name, or something like I don't know, like Eden's whatever, gaming, viewing, something. I don't know. I can't remember. It was something with my first name. By the way, that's my name. Eden's my first name. But I figured this is the time for me to kind of tell you something about myself. Because I don't know how many of you knew. Obviously, there's no way for you guys knowing this. Who the hell's going to remember 2005? Some of you who are like, 10 years old or 9 years old, you weren't even born. So, but anyway, I just want to kind of like let you know about that. And by the way, some of those guys, I mean, yeah, of course, 0x Shinobi, he still is doing YouTube, but since he's married and, he's got daughter, he's got family, so he doesn't have that much time to be doing all those YouTube videos. But if he ever sees this video, hey, 0x Shinobi, man, big shout out to you, bro. I remember you clearly, man. I used to watch your videos constantly. I mean, I remember you playing all these street fighting games, and I remember you talking about the anime. Man, your knowledge on anime, nobody has a better knowledge of anime than you did, 0x Shinobi. And big shout out to 0x Shinobi, man. Cheers, man. Happy holidays. You're a cool guy, bro. I know you're married now, you got family and everything, but man... And also to other people who are watching this video, go to 0x Shinobi YouTube channel, man. He's such a cool guy. One of the coolest guys ever, man. A New Yorker, man. Cool guy. So anyway, I just want to give a shout out. Dark Side Phil, everybody knows about him, so I don't have to, mention too much about the guy. So this way you understand, for all of you who subscribe to me and who are new subscribers, this is not my first time on YouTube. This is not my first rodeo on YouTube, man. I kind of started this in 2005, then I quit. If I hadn't quit in 2005, I think I could easily say I'd be out there with PewDiePie. I'm not kidding, guys. I think I would be out there with freaking PewDiePie. I'm not kidding. I'm serious. Because I know myself, man. When I'm determined to do something, I'm determined to do it. You know, but hey, you know, kudos to PewDiePie. You know, he was able to hit that note, and he was able to grab the audience. You know what I mean? And all kudos to him. You know what I mean? But I believe he did it at the right time and at the right moment when YouTube was starting to grow. What was like, it was a peak of the moment of YouTube. Like, he really hit that note, and boom. Once you hit that jackpot, it's like the tidal wave. There's no stopping it. Just keep going. And he was able to hit that note, you know, that frequency. I think the best way to say it, PewDiePie, Felix, he was able to hit that frequency. And once he hit that frequency over a period of 8, 9, whatever years he's been doing this, you know, now the guy's, you know, a celebrity, pretty much. Anyway, that's it. That's as much as I can tell you about my history. And yes, I've been to Los Angeles. I've been to Las Vegas. I've been to other places around Europe. I've been to New York. So that's as much as I'm going to tell you guys about my history. Okay, so let's try out. Let's see how well the HDR looks here. Sorry about me talking about me a little bit, but I figured this is a perfect time for me to tell you a little bit about me and my history. You know, if you guys care. I know some of you will be like, I don't give a fuck about your history. Just show me how the TV looks. It looks great, man. HDR looks great. Let's switch back to inside. Oh, this is great, man. Smooth butter. Come on, smooth butter. What are you doing, sir? Why are you driving so slow, that SUV? There. Colonel, where's Naomi? Is she driving that yellow car? No, she couldn't possibly be doing that. Who just hit me? How dare you hit me, Ocelot Revolver? No, oh my god, it's Haza. Oh my god, it's Haza, man. Hey, what's Hazening? What's Hazening? What's Hazening? Like, what's happening? What's fappening? What's Hazening? Oh, Jesus, Louises. Let's rewind that shit one more time. One more time. My name is Shiva 100, and I like to drive 100 miles an hour, and I like to just go and collapse into another car. Alright. What are you gonna do? Shit happens, right? But anyway, let's rewind that shit one more time. Let's avoid the accident. Let's do live, die, repeat. Alright, come on. Live, die, repeat. Okay? And let's avoid this shit from happening. How cool this would be, man, if you kind of like, you can rewind the time and fast forward the time and come back. Dude, that would be like you'd be like the ultimate god. You could avoid everything. You could, like I said, that would be the ultimate god. If you could mess with time. Look, for you to be the ultimate god, all you need is control the time. Past, present, and future. Now you see Bryan Singer's movie, X-Men. See how he kind of like lets you know a little bit about that. That was a great movie, X-Men Apocalypse, man. I love that. I think that's one of his best X-Men movies, in my opinion. I don't know. You guys will have your own favorites, but I would say X-Men Apocalypse definitely, it's mine favorites. I like it, man. I like the Mr. Apocalypse that the guy, you know, the guy from Star Wars that played it. He was also an Ex Machina. Alright, enough of me talking shit. Let's go ahead and let's look at the detail here. Let's use our... I know what you guys want to see. See, I know exactly what you guys want to see. You want me to use this drone mode. I know, see, I know, man. I know. I know what you guys want to see. I know how you think. And I know you want to hit that fast forward button too. And I know you want to hit that comment section. Yeah. Stop talking. Show me the TV. How did you get this TV, man? Are you a millionaire? Yes, I'm a millionaire. Can't you see? I have a bunch of ladies all around me, man. They're getting mad right now that I'm playing this. There you go. See, this is my house right here, right here. That's actually a shitty house now. Forget about that. But yes, the HDR looks great, man. And yes, you do get a better benefit when you have bigger screen. The HDR just looks that much better. Look, who was this idiot, man? Pick up your fucking garbage, will you? How dare you? Look, this is the rich asshole. See, this is some rich asshole right here. Some wealthy asshole that is so freaking self-privileged and pompous and full of himself. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it right here. Yeah, right in front of the fucking gate. Could you just put it like on the side over here? Or like, could you put it like right over here, dude, like in a corner? But no, I'm gonna put it right here. Some pampas baby boomer wealthy sucker over here. Hey, look at this house, man. Holy shit. What, I look like a real estate agent. Who is this? Latch 360? Oh yeah, he's my friend. I know him. Let's go a little bit faster. There you go. Alright, so look, I think I showed you on these three parts a little bit of everything here. So remember, this is my first walkthrough of this TV. I don't know what else can I show you. I think I can show you a little bit of you know, the operating system is pretty much the same here. Nothing has changed here. You know, I can show you some of the apps that it has, and these are pretty cool apps, man. It's got Netflix, got YouTube, got Amazon, got HBO Now, got the games. You can play games on it if you want. You can web the browser. You can go to Google Play and movies and TVs and order movies on that if you want. Bunch of apps. Got Spotify. Oh shit, they added Spotify. That's cool. So not only is this TV 4K HDR, but at the same time, you have all your entertainment in one here for you to check out. It's really it's really a great TV. You know, it really has everything that you need to complete your entertainment needs. And they got a bunch of apps, man. The only thing I wish they had was the Shutter and Screenbox, because I watched the Shutter and Screenbox, man. I love the horror movies, and I wish that I had the Shutter and the Screenbox. That would have been nice. Yeah. Oh, but I have Plex. See, I like Plex. I like the fact that it has that, you know. You guys know what the Plex is, right? You can go and stream your movies from your server, from your computer into the TV. There is a fee. You have to pay like $5 a month or something for that. And then you can use a USB port on your hub right here, and you can watch your movies directly from your hard drive. You know. I don't know, what is this? Oh yeah, games. So, you know, it has a lot of cool features, but I'll do an additional review of this TV. You know, this is just my first walkthrough of it. I'll do like a separate, in-depth review of this TV. Probably before Christmas. I'll do it like right around, maybe for Christmas I'll do it. Like Christmas Eve I might do it and review this TV, because I want to spend some more time on it. And then I'll review it. And I might even do some giveaways for you guys. It'll be a surprise. I like to surprise you. I don't want to tease you and tell you right away. I'm going to surprise you come Christmas Eve. Stay tuned for that. But hopefully these three parts that I did all together, be an hour, hour and 10 minutes. Hopefully this gives you guys some idea how I feel about this TV so far. Again, Samsung, it's really, look guys, I spoke to a lot of people. Heart 8, 1316 Killer, my buddy at the Best Buy Magnolia, Lucky, my friend Jason. I don't want to go through all the list of people that I spoke to. I went through Digital Trends. I went to the ratings.com. I went through AVS forums. I did shitload of research on TVs. And everyone says the most balanced TV for the money, really, it's Samsung. KS8000 or KS9000. Whether 8000 or 9000 doesn't matter. Those series that Samsung has made are truly the best value for 2-3 years for you to enjoy. Granted, Vizio has its P series. It's good. I'm not taking anything away from that. I have no problem with Vizio. I had Vizio for a long time. But compared to the features that this TV has, same thing with Sony. Sony's not bad. You know, the XPR, the Bravia, they're all good. The XPR 805. It's a good TV. It's not bad, but it's missing a lot of features that this TV has, okay? Convenience, too. On some other TVs, you have to figure out, okay, which HDMI input did I put my TV on? Here, I don't have to freaking worry about which HDMI input did I plug my stuff in. It tells me where everything is. Xbox One, PlayStation, Blu-ray, Xfinity. Okay? So, with this, you don't have that with other TVs, okay? With LG, you have this little pointing mouse, whatever. LG OLED, it's a fantastic quality picture TV, okay? If you're like a movie enthusiast, okay? If you're really a movie enthusiast and you just care about the movies, then you're going to get LG OLED, okay? That's why Ridley Scott, Francis Ford Coppola, they're advertising it because they're filmmakers. By the way, happy birthday to Ridley Scott. I think it was today or yesterday. I think it was November 30th, something like that. Happy birthday to Sir Ridley Scott. He turned 79, and he's working on that new Alien movie. It looks fantastic, man. Alien Covenant. Wait until you guys see that shit. It's going to be great. What else? When I say see that shit, I mean it's going to be great. So yeah, LG OLED B65. It's a great quality TV if you want to watch movies and cable and 4K HDR. You know, if you want to immerse yourself into that vividness, and it's fantastic. LG OLED quality, it's fucking fantastic, okay? I'm not taking anything away from LG OLED, but I like to have a balance, okay? I do a lot of gaming, okay? And I do a lot of apps, I do a lot of movies here and there. I like to balance, I like a balanced TV. And what Samsung KS8000, KS9000 are doing is they're giving you that balance, okay? And convenience as well. I like the fact that there's that HDR One Connect hub where I don't have to go back in the TV, try to figure out where to plug it in. And no, everything is there for me. It's convenience. So really, the reason I recommend Samsung, it's if you are for a balanced TV that can do gaming at a very good response time, and they can do movies also at a very good quality, then get the Samsung KS8000, KS9000. And it's not just me saying this, it's a lot of reviewers out there. Google it and you'll find the same thing I told you. Yes, I could have gotten Sony. Yes, I could have gotten LG OLED. Yes, I could have gotten, Vizio. I could have gotten all those TVs, but this, it's just suits me perfectly. Till the QLED comes out. QLED from Samsung comes out. Supposedly the QLEDs will be much, much better than OLED. Or in par to OLED. That's what I heard. Alright guys, so it's been 40 minutes. This is end of part 3. I'll do some more videos tomorrow in 4K for you guys to see this TV. Like I said, if you like this video, make sure you hit that dislike. And if you didn't like this video, make sure you hit that like. Alright guys, hey, thank you all. I appreciate it, man. Thank you all for the support and everything. Have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.